Music. Lamoo has a built-in music manager that lets you sort, filter, and search your music records using a variety of ways. You can create playlists by mixing and matching your music records any way you like. The top section of the Music Manager is the list of all your music files. All music records are put in a searchable spreadsheet table. The way it works closely resembles the data tables in Excel. The table has columns for genre, artist, year, album, track, title, duration, rating, original file name, and source location. You can sort, filter, and search the list using any of these columns. To sort by a column, click the drop-down arrow next to the column header. You can choose to sort in ascending or descending order. You can filter by selecting from the available values or enter a custom filter. To search, enter the search term and click the search button or hit enter. You can specify to search a specific column or all columns. Once you have found the music records you want, you can play the music records by double-clicking on the record row. You can select records and add them to a playlist.
Goodbye.
The bottom section is for playlists. To create a playlist, enter the name in the text box and click Create Playlist. Once you have selected a playlist, the items in the playlist are shown at the right side. To add items to the playlist, select them from the music record table, then click the Add to Playlist button. Newly added items will be appended to the end of the playlist. You can rearrange the sequence in the list by dragging items to the desired positions. You can remove items from the playlist by selecting them and then click Remove Selection. When you add or remove items, the duration of the playlist will be updated automatically. Once you are happy with the sequence, click Save List. You can play the records on this list by clicking Play this list. This will play the music in the list using the sequence you specified. If you want to just listen to some random music records from your collection, you can click the Play Randomly button at the top. You can adjust the volume using the green volume slider control at the top right corner. There is no limit on the length of the playlist. A playlist can have many records or just one. One place you might want to play background music is when you are viewing a slideshow. When viewing a slideshow, click anywhere on the photo or video will toggle the display of the control buttons. When the control buttons are displayed, you can use the Music Player panel to select a playlist and play background music. Just like photos and videos, you can easily export the music if you like. You can find music records from the list of all records and export them. From the main Music Records table, select the music you want to export and click the Export Selection button. You can select a playlist and click the Export This List button. This will export all items in the selected playlist. The file names will be prefixed with the sequence numbers, so they can be sorted in the same order as in the playlist.